Professor Paul Courtwright from Emory University had written an award-winning book, not just a small award, I'm forgetting right now. I think it was like best history of religion book or something like that, like from AAR or something like that, about Ganesha. And in that book, he has this take that he's like a Freudian. And so he says, Ganesha's trunk represents a lymph phallus. And he had penis envy of his father Shiva, who was very, very vigorous and so that's how we're supposed to understand the trunk and so this kind of thing. And then I think, okay, so some professor wrote about that, like who cares? But actually there were museum exhibits on Ganesha which made a reference to this in somewhat sanitized language, but you have children, you have school children going to the museums and seeing these things, and that's what they take away from it. So there were things like that. Jeffrey Kreifel, so it's about that Ramakrishna had homoerotic tendencies, and that his relationship with Swami Vivekananda was kind of colored by this. This is actually another thing I'd heard when I was in college. Yeah. So it's basically this idea that when Ramakrishna was experiencing his bhavas, that they were really, part of it may have been bhakti, but there was also this homoerotic aspect to it. Yeah. And so the disciples and they were kind of engaged in this kind of thing. And so this kind of thing also represents when you have a complete lack of understanding or adhikara to understand certain things. So if you've never done sadhana, if you've never practiced bhakti, then you won't understand these things. If you don't understand these things, then just give the benefit of the doubt that those who've actually gone through the tradition, have experienced it, have been recognized within the tradition, know something that you don't know, and just leave it at that. But there's this arrogance that if I haven't experienced or if I don't understand it, then it must be everyone else is understanding it wrong. And so I'm going to tell them how it should be. And so it's really a reflection of the perversions of their own mind.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.